Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to play another game from Out of the Park Baseball 19. Just released 2 days ago. And it's another spring training game. We're going to play from the 2017 Red Sox. Spring training game number 2 against the Houston Astros. And this is our second attempt at playing this game, as we did play the game and got into about the 7th inning, and then the program crashed, and we were unable to get any of our... It didn't save the game at all. Although I did save the game after like a half an inning, when I was checking a picture on Xander Bogaerts that I loaded wrong, so I saved it and reloaded it, and for some reason it did not save that game. But anyway, I saved the actual game, but I guess I didn't save the game on the file part of it. Very picky sometimes this game can be. But anyway, so it crashed and I was unable to reload it. I know when I crash using inside pitch and stuff, it'll automatically save it, but for some reason this doesn't do that. But anyway, and another thing I noticed too is that I lost a lot of the pictures that I had loaded. So I had to reload those for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it's I checked the file. It's going to the correct file, and why some pictures saved and some pictures didn't. So hopefully it'll save all these pictures, because as you can see, all the pictures are here, so they should remain here when I go to the next game. So, but we'll see. We'll check it out. So a little bit frustrating, but I think we're going to go with this modern 3D view. We could go to this right here, which is also kind of a cool view. I'm not sure exactly if it doesn't look like it. I think these aren't the animations, so I don't think it would work on 2D view. I think you have to be in 3D view to get the animations to work. Not entirely sure, but this is the 3D classic view, so I see it looks like the animations are there. And this one, it looks like the animations are not there in the classic 2D view. So I'm going to go back to this modern 3D view. And you can also go with the default camera or the wide camera. This is kind of cool too, but I think I'm going to go with the modern, maybe with the default camera. Anyways, different settings you can use. And it does have all the, in the first game I didn't see any of this stuff right here, any of the last year career, home reel, all that inning 1 for 3 and first pitch, you know, what their average is. Maybe it's because it was the first game, or maybe I just didn't have it in the right settings. But anyway, looks like all the settings that I'm used to are right here, so that's good. Got Mr. Brody here as the co-host, back in for this, and so let's get this game underway. So, and behind Porcello, it's going to be Benintendi, Bradley, and Betts. And again, somebody made a comment on my last video that that Jacoby Ellsbury's arm rating was like a 9, and I think that is above average too. Some of these settings I don't necessarily agree with, but like Jackie Bradley, I think is definitely better than a 7 at center field. I think he's probably a minimum of 8, but probably a 9 or a 10. I would say probably a 9 in center. With Benintendi is good, but Jackie Bradley is, I think, a step above Benintendi defensively. And same thing with Betts. I mean, Betts is excellent, I think, but I think Bradley is slightly better than him. Maybe not, because Betts did win a Gold Glove last year, so maybe that was the part of the deciding factor there for his high range. But anyway, in the infield, it's Holt, Bogaerts, Pedroia, and Moreland, with Pedroia and Moreland both Gold Glovers there. And again, I kind of agree, I guess, with most of those ratings there. And Vasquez behind the plate with a catcher arm of 6. I would say that might be slightly higher. I would say like a 7 or an 8, because, I mean, he is very good at defensively, but maybe overall in the league, I don't know. I still think he should be better than that, but... But anyway, yeah, so not all the ratings you're probably going to agree with anyway. And again, I think Stratomatic is spot on pretty much in their ratings. And while this game is a great game, I still think the game engine in Stratomatic is, to me, is better. I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up with it, or I'm used to it, or whatever it is. But I mean, this is still a fine game, and it does keep getting better. I really love a lot of these additions to it. But I'll probably always have a step above, rate Stratomatic. Maybe not as far as presentation and everything goes, but as far as just trustworthiness and the statistics and everything, I think I'm still going to go with Stratomatic, and I don't know, maybe some others above that too, maybe Inside Pitch. Not sure yet on Inside Pitch as I'm doing that right now. But anyway, still the game is getting better, and my love for it is growing. So it is getting better, and being a stat guy, I do love all these stats. So we'll play a season through and see what we think. But let's see. So for the Houston Astros, it's going to be Okoye. So Norichika Okoye will lead it off and play right field. Batting second is Alex Bregman, third baseman. Carlos Correa will hit third and play short. Evan Gattis, the DH, hits cleanup. Batting fifth is the left fielder, Carlos Beltran. I do notice this too, that this lineup is different than the lineup that I originally went with when I first played this game. Jake Marsnick, the center fielder, hits sixth. White, at least I think it is, Tyler White hits seventh. Centino behind the plate hits eighth, and Kemp, the second baseman, hits... maybe not. Maybe it is the same one. So I noticed some of the starters did not start, and it seems to be the same as that. So maybe it is the same. Red Sox lineup is definitely the same as... Yeah, so maybe not. Although, no, wait a second here. Did Vasquez... Yeah, Vasquez did start the other game. Okay. So, alright. So, Porcello on the hill. Vasquez behind the plate. Porcello was 22-4 the year before, winning the Cy Young Award at 22-4 with a 3.15 earned run average. So Okoye in the batter's box. Okoye with a above average contact, below average power. Porcello with a slightly above average stuff, movement average, and control very good with a 9. So here's the 3-2 pitch. And that's hit on the ground to Pedroia. Over to Moreland for out number 1. And let's go with this too. I did have this in here. I had the out-of-town scoreboard here, which I like. I'm going to leave that up there. And I think I didn't have the widget there for weather. I did have... Yeah, the pitch locations and everything. I like that. Wish it was kind of down a little further, but I don't think you can move this. But anyway. So Alex Bregman up now. He was 0 for 4 in yesterday's game.
Strike 3.
And he strikes out. On a full count on a 3-2 pitch. So yeah, I'm probably going to get rid of these since I'm not doing pitch by pitch mode. There's no sense in really having that. Unless I'm doing the pitch by pitch. Oops. There we go. Alright, Carlos Correa up now with 2 outs and the bases empty. And by the way, the game I was playing was Houston 4-3 in the 7th when the game crashed. And Moreland actually committed 2 errors in that game. So we'll have to replay it. And that's going to be hit deep to left. Benintendi on the run and makes a great running catch. So the Astros go in order in the first. So it's Houston nothing, the Red Sox coming up. So for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi will lead it off and play left field. Batting second is the second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Mookie Betts will bat third and play right field. Batting cleanup is Xander Bogaerts, a shortstop. Jackie Bradley is the center fielder hitting fifth. Chris Young, the left fielder, the DH today, will bat sixth. Mitch Moreland, the first baseman, hits seventh. Brock Holt, third baseman today, hits eighth. Behind the plate, Christian Vasquez will hit ninth. So the defense behind McCullers is going to be, McCullers was 8 and, where is his record? Oh, there it is. Was 6-5 last year, well, in 2016, with a 3.22 earned run average. So let's see. So defense behind McCullers is going to be Beltran on left, Marisnik in center, and Coy in right. And I do remember Marisnik being a better defender. At least in 2016 he was. So maybe his defensive skills just went down in last year. Last year. So he's got a rating of 4. Beltran, I don't know about that. I think his advanced age, I would say a 5 or a 4, probably in left field. Anyway, so in the infield, it's Bregman, Correa, Kemp, and White. Yeah, and I think this is different because I don't think Bregman started in yesterday's game, because I remember saying something about that the corners are below average with a 3 rating, so I don't see that today. Anyway, so Carlos Correa at shortstop with it above average range there, Kemp average. And Centino behind the plate with average. So Benintendi above average contact, above average power will lead it off for the Red Sox. And he strikes out. So 1 gone in the Red Sox first. Brings up Pedroia. Pedroia was 1 for 3 in yesterday's game. And the 2-2 pitch hit on the ground to third. Bregman up with it over to first. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox. Brings up Mookie Betts, who was 1 for 4 in yesterday's game. Above average contact and power. It's this one a long way, but it'll be tracked down by Marisnik, and the Red Sox go in order in the first also. So after 1 full, no score. Having Gaddis up to the plate now. Gaddis 0 for 1 in yesterday's game. So Gaddis with above average power. Strikes out this time. Beltran above average contact and a little bit higher power. 1 for 2 in yesterday's game. Hit on the ground to Moreland. Oh, and Moreland is going to commit an error here. No, Porcello drops it, so looks like it's going to be on Porcello, not Moreland. So Beltran on with it after the error. Beltran not a threat to steal. Jake Marisnik up now. Below average contact and above average power. And he strikes out. So Porcello now with 3 Ks on the day. So 2 down now for Tyler White. White was 1 for 1 in yesterday's game. Below average contact, above average power. And that one's hit to center. Bradley has it and makes the catch. So after 1.5, no score. Bogarts will lead it off. He's 2 for 4 in yesterday's game. Above average contact and average power. Hits at the short. Correa up with it over to first. And Bogarts is retired. So 1 down now for Jackie Bradley. 0 for 2 in yesterday's game. Average contact and above average power. And he strikes out. So 2 Ks on the day for McCullers now. So 2 out in the Red Sox second inning. Brings up Chris Young, 1 for 2 in yesterday's game. And he strikes out, so now McCullers has 3 Ks on the day. So after 2 full, no score. Porcello back on the hill. Centino, the catcher, up now. Below average contact and power. And strikes out, so Porcello's got the fastball going. 4 strikeouts so far. Kemp up now, below average power and contact. And he hits this one to right. Betts comes in. And he will make the catch for out number 2. So top of the order, Coy up now. 0 for 1 today. Hits this one down the line. Moreland scoops it up and takes it to the bag himself. And Houston goes in order in the third, so after 2.5, still no score. So Moreland will lead it off for the Red Sox. Below average contact and above average power. Had 22 home runs last year with Texas. And he strikes out. 4 Ks on the day for McCullers. Brock Holt, average contact and below average power. Hits this one down the line, and that will drop in there. Takes the wide turn and holds at first, so Holt on with a 1-out single. I think we're going to try a steal here. See if Holt can get a jump. And he's off with the pitch. Nope, cannot get the jump. Heads back. In there for a strike, so 0-1 the count. Vasquez, average contact, below average power. That one's hit down the line into the corner. Holt will round second and go to third. Vasquez on his way to second, and what the heck happened there? And it looks like Holt tried to take the extra base and does, but Vasquez will be thrown out trying to take the extra base. So a 2-out to a RBI double for Vasquez puts the Red Sox on top. He'll be erased as he's trying to go to third. So Benintendi up now. Benintendi 0 for 1 today. Gives this one a ride, and that's going to be a base hit over the leap of the second baseman, Kemp. Benintendi's going to try to steal here. Might as well. Nope, cannot get the jump, and it's going to be in there for a ball. Let's try again. Why not? See if we can get the jump now. He does this time, and oh, he's going to be out. So Benintendi is thrown out stealing. The Red Sox are on the board after 3. It's 1-0 Boston. 1-1 on 3 hits. Alex Bregman up now against Purcell, now with a 3-run lead. And first walk given up by Purcell. So leadoff walk. Carlos Correa up now. Correa 0 for 1 on the day. And it's going to be a stolen base by Bregman. Easily in there. So tying run in scoring position now. 1-1 count. It's hit on the ground to Bogarts over to first. That'll move up the runner. So 1 down now for Evan Gattis. Gattis 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's hit a long way to center. Bradley with the catch, throw home, and not in time. So sac fly for Gattis, ties the game at 1. So the Red Sox lead short-lived. Beltran up now with the bases empty and 2 down. And that'll be hit to Purcell. Fires over to Moreland, and that'll do it. But Houston ties it up. And after 3.5, it's 1-1. Troy will lead it off. Here in the Red Sox 4th. 0 for 1 today. And that's going to fall in there in front of Merznek. So Pedroia on with a leadoff single. We're going to go with a hit and run here. And the hit and run worked to perfection as he hits it up the middle. Pedroia moves to third, so runners at the corners with nobody out for Xander Bogaerts. Bogarts with an RBI opportunity here to put the Red Sox back in the lead. Infield's playing in. So Bogarts, Pedroia will have to hold at third. They get the runner at first, so Betts moves up to second. So runners on second and third with one down for Jackie Bradley. 0 for 1 today. Here's a 3-1 pitch. And that's a pop-up to Kemp. So that he cannot get the job done. So 2 outs now. The runners on second and third for Chris Young. And that will get the job done. That's a single. So that'll score the go-ahead run. So Young gets an RBI single to give Boston the lead 2-1. Mitch Moreland up now. 0 for 1 today. Ooh, and Moreland gives this one a ride, and that one is gone. So a 3-run homer for Mitch Moreland puts the Red Sox on top 5-1. As he high-fives his buddies there. And they go to the dugout. So 5-1 Boston. After the 3-run homer by Mitch Moreland. His first of the spring. So Brock Holt up now, 1 for 1.
Strike 3.
And he'll strike out to end the inning. But damage is done as the Red Sox put up a 4 spot. And it's 5-1 after 4. So Porcello out for probably his last inning of work here. As Jake Marisnick leads it off. Marisnick 0 for 1. And that one's hit a long way. And that one is gone. So Marisnick breaks up the shutout and the no-hitter with one swing of the bat. And it's and it is 5-2. Action in the Red Sox pen here. Let's get some action going here. Got a bunch of lefties coming up, so we're going to put up Robbie Ross to warm up. Alright, so Robbie Ross up in the pen for the Red Sox. Tyler White up now.
Strike 3.
And he strikes out. So Porcello with 5 Ks on the day now. So it brings up Centino. And that's going to drop in there for a hit. So Moreland will hold on Centino. Centino not a threat to steal. Kemp up now. And that's hit on the line to right. Betts is there to make the catch. So Coy up now. Oh, and that's hit down the line.
Safe.
So runners at the corners now for Alex Bregman. Looks like they're going to leave Porcello, and he gets out of it. Good. So Houston gets one back, and after halfway through, it's 5-2 Boston. So we're going to go in there and pull out. What do we have coming up here? I think we're going to sit down Ross as the lefties are gone. Oh, we are going to. I'll get Heath Hembry warming up. Alright, so the Red Sox will have Vasquez, Benintendi, and Pedroia if anybody gets on bets. Vasquez 1 for 1 with an RBI. retired. Correa up with it cleanly. Got Chris Davinsky on now. So McCullough's day is done. So Benintendi up with 1 out. And he's going to hit this one to left. Beltran comes in and makes the catch. If there are any other changes here. Doesn't look like it. So we got Pedroia with 2 outs. Pedroia 1 for 2 on the day. And that one's hit to the opposite field. And that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 5th. So after 5 full, it's 5-2 Boston. And that's going to be it for Porcello. So Porcello in line for the win. If the bullpen can hold it. Heath Hembry will come in. So Hembry will come in and face Correa to lead it off. Correa 0 for 2 on the day. And that's hit the center. Bradley comes in, hustles and makes the catch. So 1 down in the Houston 6th for Evan Gattis. Gattis 0 for 1 with an RBI. Had a sacrifice fly. His last time up. And he strikes him out. So Gattis goes down and strikes. Carlos Beltran up now. 0 for 2 on the day. 0-1 pitch. Bogarts catches the liner. And Houston is gone in the 6th. Home half of the 6th. 5-2 Boston. I'll give up Betts one more at bat. Hit the 3rd. Bergman up with it over to 1st. 1 down in the Red Sox 6th. Bogart's up now, hitless on the day. And he strikes out. The curveball. Davinsky back out there again. Bradley up now with 2 outs and nobody on. And that one's hit a long way to right. But not deep enough. And that'll be out number 3. So after 6 full, no score. 5-2 Boston. Let's see. I think we're going to make some changes here. So we'll have Rutledge come in. Let's see. Marrero come in and play shortstop. We'll have Rutledge come in and play 3rd. Yeah. And we'll have Swihart come in. I should just leave it like that for now. Alright, so Rutledge in at 3rd. Murrow in at short. Let's see, we get somebody warming up in the pen here. And we're going to have, now we'll put Robbie Ross again. Just wait till the lefties start coming up. Alright, so Marisnik to lead it off. Marisnik 1 for 2 with a RBI. Solo home run. And he tries to bunt. 0-1 the count. And he'll draw the walk. So leadoff runner on for Houston. Brings up Tyler White. White 0 for 2. That's hit on the ground to third. Over to second for 1. Back to first. And they turn the 6-4-3 double play. So that'll bring up Centino. And that is going to be it for Hembry. Sparrow calls for Robbie Ross to come. Oh, no, he's not ready yet. Hold on. Let's visit the mound. There we go. Okay, change pitcher. There we go. Alrighty, so Robbie Ross comes in. He's pitched a third of an inning so far. He pitched in yesterday's game. Centino up there.
Strike 3.
And he strikes him out. 7th inning stretch time as they go strike me out to the ball game. So at the 7th inning stretch, it's Boston 5 and Houston 2. Alrighty, so leading off for the Red Sox, and I think we're going to pinch hit for Chris Young here. We're going to bring in, who do we want to bring in? We'll bring in Steve Salsky to pinch hit. Chris B. Young. Alrighty. Steve Salsky comes in. 0 for 2 in yesterday's game. David Paulino in the pitch for the Astros. Above average stuff, below average movement, and average control. And that one's skied to center. Resnick comes in and makes the catch. So one gone in the Red Sox 7th. He's up Mitch Moreland. He had a 3-run home run back in the 4th inning to give the Red Sox a 5-2 lead. No, 4-2 lead at the time, I think it was. Maybe it was 5-2. But anyway, 3-run home run. And he strikes out this time. So 2 gone in the Red Sox 7th. Brings up Josh Rutledge just in the game. It's 1 for 1 in yesterday's game. And that's hit on the ground the short. And they just get him to retire the side. So after 7 full, it's 5-2 Boston. Robbie Ross in there. We'll pitch to Kemp first. Kemp 0 for 2 on the day. That's hit on the ground to second. Pedroia up with it over to first. So 2 down, 1 out in the 7th. In the top of the 8th. Jose Altuve in now for his first at bat of the day. 1 for 3 in yesterday's game. And he'll draw the walk. So it'll be George Springer. His first at bat of the day. Oh, and that's going to be a wild pitch. Or is that going to be a pass ball? No, wild pitch. So Altuve moved to second. 1-1 the count on Springer. Get some action going in the bullpen here. We'll bring in Brandon Workman. Start warming up. So the count 1-1 and Springer. Altuve in scoring position. 1-2 count now. And strikes him out. So Marlon Gonzalez getting his first at bat of the day. And that's hit. Popped up. And is that Rutledge that comes in and makes the catch? I think that was Rutledge. Yep, Rutledge comes in and makes the catch. And that'll do it for Houston in the top of the 8th. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. The Red Sox up by 3, 5-2. Actually, I think we're going to be going to the top of the 9th. So we will start warming up Craig Kimbrell. It will be a save situation. If it stays a save situation. That's a Brad Peacock on the hill for the Astros. He'll face Vasquez to lead it off. Vasquez 1 for 2 with an RBI. And that one's hitting to the gap. That one will go all the way to the wall. And Vasquez will have himself his second hit of the day, a leadoff double. So Benintendi up now. Tendi 1 for 3 on the day. And that's hit to first. So to move the runner over to third. 1 down now. That's the majority up now. 1 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be a base hit. That'll get another run home. So no longer a save situation. So we're going to sit down Kimbrell here. So Workman will come in next inning. So Pedroia puts the Red Sox on top by 4 now, 6-2. Betts up now. And let's see here. Do we really want to... Let's see here. I think we're going to lose the DH here. We're going to pinch hit for... Bring in Hanley Ramirez to pinch hit for... Betts. And we're going to switch later on and bring the DH. We're going to lose our DH and move Selsky into play in the outfield. Selsky is the DH. Yep, that's what we'll do. Alright, so Ramirez comes in the pinch hit. Ramirez was 0 for 3 in yesterday's game. Oh, you know, oh man, is it doing the same thing again? It looks like it's doing the same thing again. It looks like a bug in the program again. So this happened in the last game I played right about this time. So is there a bug in this game? I'll show you exactly what's coming up on the other screen here. This is what's coming up. Let's check our problem here. So an app crash. So this is exactly what happened. I'm going to check and see. So it looks like we're going to lose the game again. Check online for a solution. Let's check online, I guess. So that's a shame. The Red Sox were up by big here, 6-2. So it looks like we have an error here. Yes, send information. It goes to Microsoft. Oh man, that is not good. So let me check some. I'll be right back. Actually, I cannot check it, but let me try to reboot it and see if it lets us reboot it. I have a feeling we probably lost the game. So that's the second time that's happened. Back-to-back games, right when we get about to the same spot. So again, it could happen. I mean, it is a new game. They could have bugs in it. So let's reload it, and it was right about the same time too. Interesting. Well, I'm just going to upload this game anyway. Again, we just want to show you how the game plays and everything. Unfortunately, we get another bug in it. Or the same bug. It's causing it to crash. That's a shame. We'll be right back. See if we can get this to load again. Alright, so let's see what happened here. See if we can continue game. Alright, let's try this. Maybe it'll let us continue. That's good. Although I think this did it last time too, and it wouldn't play the game. It just yeah, I don't think so. I think this is gonna so let's play. So it should say resume. Yeah, it just says play game versus Houston. So this is what it did last time. It did not save the game. It just crashed it, and we had to end up starting it all over. And now if I go into the here, let's try to load a game. And yep, again, it's not saved. Yeah, so it's not there. And again, look, when I go to play it, it's probably, the pictures are probably not going to be there again, even though I saved it numerous times. And it is in the right folder. So yeah, apparently there's a bug in it because it crashed right about the same time in our last playthrough when we were playing this exact game. So we'll see what it brings us here. Yep, and again, same exact thing. Some pictures load, some pictures aren't, and they're all in the same folder. So if the pictures are in the same folder, then it should load. It should some shouldn't show up and some not. Because as you saw earlier in the game, all these pictures were there. And if you go here, they're not there. Whereas these guys are there. And it was the same pictures too, because these pictures showed up last time. And then the other ones didn't load, so I had to reload all these in again. So there's still some kind of a bug with the pictures apparently. Oh well. Anyway, so we'll just end it here, and we'll pick. If we have to sim this game, I might try playing this again off camera, and we'll see if it does the same thing. If it's just a point I can't get past. If not, because I don't want to try to record this again for a third time. We'll just move on to the next game. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. Sorry we couldn't finish this game, but we'll call it for the Red Sox as they were up 6-1 or 6-2 or whatever it was. So yeah. So thank you for joining me. Still like the game. Just got to find out what's up with it. And again, it was just released a couple days ago, so there might be some bugs still in it, which is common for a new release game. So we'll see. All right. Thank you, and God bless. Bye-bye now.